Hi there, this is again Versus Kicks for another video. I released a video for the first impression for the new AC12 from Way of Wade. And like I said, I'll be comparing it with the AC11, the AC11 V2 performance review from just one night of playing. So let's get started. So again, with the detailed look is, again, this will be a complete boom cushion with some windows here that you can see the cushioning from the midsole TPU unit, and also at the middle part of the shoe inner part. You can feel and see the boom cushion. There's no caging at the heel part or heel counter. This one's pretty thick and pretty stable with inner padding on the ankles and Achilles. This curvy part here of the shoes is actually good for transition. So if you like run, it's good transition. The upper consists of like knit materials. I think this is a bone fiber also, but it's kind of softer than the bone fiber. Other than that, there's nothing special with this AC12. This is what they call the Peppa Pig in China. So it says their Way of Wade. I don't know what's DO3, but this is actually called the Sunshine State also, which is there you see the Florida map here. Pink, yellow, gray, white, kind of like purplish here, and the inner the sock liner. Okay, so what's the difference? After we discuss the difference, we will go with the performance review. So first, what you notice from the version 1 is the outrigger part of the version 1 is wider than the AC12. Right, so you see this contour part here. The only advantage of the 12 is the outrigger and this part of the shoe, which holds some traction. So when you're like doing crossover, so pushing this part of the shoe will be really helpful for guards who are like really quick. Secondly, I would like to add about the lacing system. From the V2, AC11 V2, the lacing system hugs your tight on the midfoot. The AC12 hugs your foot support on the ankle part. So that's an advantage. That's a plus with the AC11. One of the guys who commented in Reddit, hopefully they corrected the pronation part, which is actually, yes, they did correct that because this shoes right here is lighter and there's no you don't feel that bottom heaviness of the shoe that you feel on the version 1 and the version 2. The only disadvantage of this is in terms with the traction. Okay, so again, let's go ahead with the traction. The traction, it's all herringbone traction, both the AC11 V1 and the V2. The AC12, as the inner part is a herringbone traction, and then some linings here, opposites direction. The only thing that I can say is that this is not a squeaky shoes, and I played last night in a dusty court and I need to wipe every single time. So for me, myself, traction of the AC12 is not better than the AC11 V2, especially the solid rubber outsole. If you're gonna ask me which one's the better traction, it's the V2. Now in terms of playability, cushion support, then the AC12 will be a good candidate. If you're playing in a really good court, like clean court, then the AC12 is a hell of a shoe. They corrected a lot. So the support here is very stable on the ankle area comparing to the 11s, which is sometimes you get heel slippage and a little bit bottom heavy. So review wise, AC12 is a must-cop. Thank you again for WowSole for sending me these shoes. This is not a paid advertisement or advertisement, but whenever they have new releases, they inform me, and so I can make a good review. All right, so post all your comments, guys. If you have any questions, I'm gonna try to correct it. Let's sum it up again. The traction, not as good as the V2. Cushion, it's a little bit better than the AC11s. Lower to the ground than the AC11s, and better support. So in terms of comparison, AC12 is better if you're playing in a clean court. No heel slippage. We'll try to weight this later, and I'll post a video about it. All right, guys, like and subscribe, please. AC11 versus the AC12. Have a good day.